Okay, so what we're going to look at now is some of the bands that we access with the person facing down. Okay, so the first one we're going to look at is the big toe sacrum band. The big toe sacrum band is going to come from a very similar place to where the big toe belly band is. We've traced these a little bit before and found that there can be some slight variations when you get into the toe, none of which you can feel on most people with your finger. Only with a very detailed chopstick on a thin person can you feel there's actually a variation between the two down here. But again, we're going to be working from the tip of the toe, and over the years I've figured out that this is an incredibly important spot, actually. This one particular, this being the end of everything, of these bands, I should say, not the end of everything, but certainly of a lot of the major bands, both the delta and the big toe belly, the big toe sacrum. And in reflexology, the big toe relates to the head, and this area is going to relate to what in Ayurveda we would call as our crown chakra, which is where the bones of the skull join together. Okay, so an area we don't massage in babies because they don't join together. And you know, in many cultures, like in Thailand, it's considered a very sacred spot. Actually, the top of the head. There are people, you don't even pat children on their head on that spot. But this relates to that. So it's like a, you know, obviously in Ayurveda, it's a kind of spiritual spot where the chakras are, you know, melding with the greater energies of the Brahman, you know, energy, effulgence and that sort of thing. So I found that this, and I think over the years, I'm going to find that this is a more and more incredible spot right here. And this is one I do access in our advanced course with chopsticks and going into that spot. Okay, so I'm doing a lot of research and feeling and working with this spot, finding it pretty amazing. So it's going to start here and it's going to come along here, and again right by the edge of the toe. Okay, but instead of ending up here, which is where the big toe belly band is going to come, this one comes a little bit down more and into this part of the ankle here. Okay, and then it's going to come through here. And you can, this is it's quite a sensitive spot on a lot of people, actually. And again, I'm not going to work her too hard because I haven't done the detail here. Okay, well, she's definitely feeling it. And then it's going to come here and up here, as distinct from the big toe belly band, which is coming here, right underneath that bone. Okay, the big toe sacrum band is wider and more out here. And it comes then through here and here. And you can, you know, I can clearly feel that right there. Do you want to ever feel that? So you never feel it. Yep. Okay. And it's coming, and so you can feel it. You can easily feel it through the big belly of the calf muscle there. Yeah. And that's distinct from in here, which is right under here. You can feel the big toe belly band, which is the one we covered with the person facing up. Can you feel the difference?
Definitely.
Yeah. So the big toe, and the reason why we work this band facing this way and the other band facing up is because the big toe belly band is going to come in through here and then we lose it because it's coming into the groin and then into the belly. Whereas this one's going to come up through here and it comes right through the curve of the buttock and right beside the sacrum. So here's her sacrum here's her spine coming here, and her sacrum is down here with her coccyx then coming down the bottom here. This is going to run right to the side of it. And it comes right beside and becomes this big, chunky muscle here. All right. Well, this is a very important area in human massage, but also in animal massage. In a lot of animal massage, of course, the tail will be coming out here. So cats, dogs, horses, this area, and in humans, this area can become very, very congested. I usually use a side position just to access this particular area because it opens the hip up a bit more. But we can still work it a little bit from here, and then we can work along that muscle right up until the base of the skull. All right, and this can then be a major factor in a lot of headaches. Headaches that are coming up from right into here. I find a lot of migraines and problems, you know, or headache problems are coming from right in here. Yep, so it's going to come from here, from the very tip of that toe, right along here. Through here, and more into here. So the big toe belly band is coming up here, and right underneath that ankle. Whereas the big toe sacrum band is coming wider and coming more into there, and then up into here. Big toe belly, big toe sacrum. And so they're relatively close, but as you come up, they start to really separate. So big toe belly, big toe sacrum. Big toe belly is then coming up and into the groin. Big toe sacrum is going to come up here through the curve of the buttock. I don't usually recommend working in this area for professional reasons, and we pick it up again here. All right, and then it comes right beside the spine. So her spine is here, and I'm working right beside it. And this is a common area that a lot of massage therapists work on, do their circular movements and things like that. And we're going to show which movements to use later. But right now we're just showing where the band is. And then it comes right up into, right beside the spine and right up into the base of the skull. Right up into there. Okay, so we'll just, right up there. And again, very much involved with headaches. Vision problems. We've got all the nerves coming out of the spine through here, so leading up into the face, the head, eyes, that sort of thing. Of course, we've got nerves coming out across the back as well. So this band can also pull then the vertebrae out of place. So that's why I'm not really a believer in just doing back adjustments without working on the muscles as well. I believe that the muscles of the back have a synergistic relationship with the vertebrae. So we release the tension, then we can put vertebrae back in. I think it's far more advanced than looking at bones in isolation, because they don't live in isolation. We're not skeletons, we're beings with muscles, bones, chi, life force, all these sorts of things. So work as a holistic organism. So yeah, big toe sacrum band, very important.